Hi, I'm Zoe Griffin and I'm part of the Elizabeth Line operations team, and welcome to the special handover live show of Tottenham Court Road Station, where we are taking all the necessary COVID-19 precautions. Over the next 15 to 20 minutes, I'm going to be speaking to colleagues to hear their first-hand experience of creating this magnificent station. I'm also going to be giving you an exclusive look of the new station in all its finished glory. So let's get started. First up, I'm delighted to be joined by Stuart Hall and Sean Franklin, the station's primary contractors from Handover Rook. Good morning. Good morning. So Stuart, how does it feel to have now successfully handed over this fantastic station to London Underground?
I think proud is probably the word that sums it up the best. I mean, it's been a good 5-6 years I've been here, and there's been some ups and downs on the way, but generally speaking, you just look at it now, it looks fantastic. So I think proud is where I feel.
Brilliant, thanks ever so much. And Stuart, what have been your personal or team highlights here at Tottenham Court Road?
A personal highlight for me is when we had a friends and family day. I brought my daughter, 8 years old, around the station, and the sheer size and the completeness of the station. She was in awe, and I was very proud of her dad's work. So yeah, really proud of that. Brilliant.
Thank you both ever so much for joining us. So we're on the move now, and coming up to the escalators. So the station is 24 metres underground, and like all Elizabeth Line stations, it has step-free access. We are now joined by Emma Emmett, Ross Harper and Elsa Buchan from the London Underground team. Emma, what has the handover process been like for you and the operators?
It's actually been quite a smooth process for us. The pre-work that we did in planning and the lessons learned from Farringdon has helped us make this a really smooth transition. So it's been a really good experience.
Brilliant. Ross, if I can now ask you, what has the handover process been like for you and the maintainers?
Tricky is probably the word I would use. It's no lie that things have been slightly delayed and run right up to the clock, which has significantly compressed the time the maintainers had to get ready. But we've managed to do it. We've got contracts in place, things are ready to go, and the maintainers have been around the station and they absolutely love it.
Brilliant, thank you. And Elsa, can I ask what your experience has been over the last 12 weeks?
Well, I can't say it's not been intense and also extremely challenging, but thanks to the sort of good governance and lessons learned we got from Farringdon, as well as all the sort of collaborative behaviour that we've had between TfL and Crossrail, it's been extremely rewarding. And I think it's been a long time in the making. There's a lot of people here tonight, this morning, really relieved.
Brilliant. Thank you ever so much for joining us this morning. So we're now going over to one of the station's platforms, a platform that is 234 metres long, and that is twice as long as Wembley's football pitch. And on the right here as well, this is Soho by night, and there's actually Tottenham Court Road Station marked on there as well. So we're now joined by Kim Kapoor, Head of London Underground Station Integration, and Arthur O'Donnell, Crossrail's Project Manager for Tottenham Court Road. Thanks for joining after what I'm sure has been a very long night for both of you. Kim, how does it feel to have another station under Elizabeth Line's control?
Absolutely fantastic. This is the second station, so we've done it once before, but every station is different, and it just feels amazing. Euphoric moment, I'd say, for myself and the whole team, everybody that's worked tirelessly to get this station done. Thank you as well to all of them.
Brilliant, thank you, Kim. And Arthur, if I can come to you now, what have been your key learnings? Anything you do differently in hindsight?
I think learned a lot on this project. The main things are around assurance. Don't underestimate the amount of assurance and the amount of work that has to be done. Working closely with CEG paid off, but I wish we did that earlier. And also asset data. We left that a bit too late in the day, and I think get hold of that as early as you can in the project. There are the two key lessons we learned to this project here.
Brilliant. Thank you both ever so much for joining us. And we'll now move over to two very special guests that we have here today. We have Andy Lord, Managing Director of London Underground, and Mark Wild, CEO of Crossrail. So Andy, if I can come to you first, it must be fantastic for you to get the London Underground team and to get their hands on the station today.
morning. It's an absolutely brilliant day and a fantastic achievement by the team. Really, really proud of all of them, the team from LU, Lang O'Rourke and of course Crossrail. And as Kim's already said, the second station we've now taken responsibility for, and just looking around and seeing what an amazing experience it's going to be for our passengers when they use the line. And it's a really fantastic milestone getting us towards the opening of the Elizabeth line.
Brilliant, thank you, Andy. And Mark, if I can now come to you, you must be feeling extremely proud today.
Proud of everybody, London Underground team, the mighty LUCT, who've just done a wonderful job for London Underground, Lang O'Rourke, who've been brilliant, and of course my own Crossrail team. I mean, it's 10 years in the making, and it doesn't get more complex or difficult to do a 9-story deep tube station in the middle of London, in and amongst this amazing curved platform that we're at here. So yeah, I'm very, very pleased and proud. 2 down, just a few more to go. And it was said once that London Underground couldn't commission more than one of these a year. Well, we're doing one every 8 weeks now. So let's keep that going.
Brilliant. And anything else you'd like to add?
Just a big thank you. And thanks for people bearing with us. We know how much London needs this. We know it's been delayed, this project, but I think people can see now just the amazing outcome that we will get in the post-COVID world. So it's just an amazing achievement. But mostly, I'm proud about my team and Andy's team, who've done just such a wonderful job, because at the end of the day, people build these stations, and I'm so proud of them.
Brilliant. Thank you both very much indeed for joining. So thank you everyone for joining us today. In case you missed the broadcast, we have recorded it and we'll be sharing it with you in the next few days. Thank you very much, take care, and goodbye for now.